Good morning, and welcome to a Phoenix Fitness Fanatics Wellness Wednesday chat. Today, we have one of our wonderful contributing writers with us. We're going to have a really good conversation. I'm going to go ahead and bring her on in. You guys probably have seen her before. Come on in, Karen. How are you today? We have our holistic wellness coach, Karen Scott, in the house this morning. Good morning.
Well. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tiffany. Thank you for having me. As always, I am grateful for being a part of this group and being able to share what a holistic certified health and wellness coach is. We focus on the whole body, heart, mind, and soul, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, because we need that body to come into harmony with all those aspects of our lives. So that's what our focus is. And as we focus on those areas in our life, it helps us towards the road of optimal health.
I just love that. I love the whole, holistic because you're absolutely right. You have to have balance in all aspects. You got to have the balance in the physical, the mental, the spiritual, right? Even the financial. I mean,
Even
that's
the financial, yes.
if one's broken, and the scales are not balanced, I mean, everything can kind of fall apart. So I love what you do with this, addressing that whole, mind, body, spirit aspect of things. So today we are going to have an awesome chat, ladies and gentlemen, about collagen and the importance of it, what it is, all that good stuff, because we all need it, men and women. And I'm going to say women, we're probably a little more about it most of the time because we like to look nice and young and pretty. And we got our men out there. Well, there's some men that really don't care. But let's talk about collagen. So what exactly is collagen, Coach Karen?
Okay, for those who know or don't know, collagen, that is one of the most abundant proteins that's found in our body. And it's the main component of all our connective tissues. Excuse me, which includes our tendons, our ligaments, our skin, cartilage, and bones. And the skin is the largest organ. So that is really important for us to have that collagen within our body. And you mentioned about women, you know, we think that you only need collagen when you get to a certain age, but keep in mind that the decline in collagen can be seen in women as young as 25 years old, and it begins to increase in that decline as we approach 60. So collagen is just like air. If you're breathing and living, you need it every day. So yeah, it's just really important for us to have that.
And why is it so important? I know that, it helps with our skin, but it helps in, I mean, there's so many other aspects of the body that I think people don't necessarily realize that collagen helps. So, yeah, let's get into that, just why it's so
Yeah,
important.
so as I mentioned before, it is a big component, but it supports our bones in our, our tissues and our cartilage and the elasticity in our skin, because sometimes we notice the fine lines and the wrinkles, and that's because we're losing collagen. Our joints are hurting, our bones are aching because we're losing that collagen, which gives us that elasticity and that flexibility to make our bends and our joints feel like everything is good, and you're not, oh, when you get up, oh, can't, ooh, my knee, ooh, my elbows. You need collagen because it continues to, you know, build upon your bones and your joints and your ligaments and your cartilage. And it helps when you talk about the skin. It
Yeah,
does give that skin not only the elasticity, but it gives it a glow.
yeah,
It gives them that, it gives us that glow. So yeah.
I love it. So who can benefit from collagen? I mean, I know as we age, and everything. Now, can a child, like if you have someone that's younger, can they benefit from taking, maybe a collagen supplement or something like that?
Yeah. To me, anybody can benefit from collagen, I mean, excuse me, from increasing the collagen levels in their bodies if they're
Mhm.
seeking to minimize their collagen loss and support healthy aging. Because that's what causes us to lose that spunk and that glow because we're, that's one of those proteins that we are losing each and every day. Why? Because we're not getting everything in our foods. This is why it's so important to supplement. We have various supplements. We even have something for our skin as well. So just as well as the outside, we have something for the inside. So basically, just supporting that healthy bone and joint loss and just keeping that skin glowing for better health and wellness. Yeah.
Now, what are the main types of collagen?
Okay. We have, even though there's over 2 dozen collagen types, we focus on like two. We have a type 1, that's the most prevalent collagen, which makes up 90% of our bodies.
Hmm.
Speaking of the tendons, the organs, and so much more, and your bones, and of course, the largest organ, which is our skin. And keep in mind that with that type 1, if we're losing that collagen level or those collagen levels, that's what increases our wrinkles, and that's what begins to give us those fine lines as we age. So that's the type 1. That's the biggest one because the
Hmm.
skin is the largest organ. The type 2 is like the cushion of the collagen level, which helps our joints and our bones. It's helping to support our skeletal system. So that's where those bones come in when they start, aching and creaking, and your back starts to do that. You have that
Right. Yeah.
curve because we're not supposed to have that curve, but you're losing part of the collagen, so you have to so you can bring that back to remembrance. And then you have type 3, which is the second most abundant collagen in our bodies. It's mainly for our organs and our muscles.
Hmm.
And it's similar to type 1 because a lot of that makes up the collagen in those areas of our body, our organs and our muscles. Then we have type, they call it type 5
Hmm.
because that's minor, but it plays a significant role. It's a fiber like collagen, and that's found in the layers of our skin and our
Hmm.
hair
Okay.
because that's important too. You need the collagen
Yeah.
for our hair as well. It might seem minimal, but we need that as well. And then lastly, type 10, that's found in our cartilage and our bones, kind of similar to 5, but it makes up that whole component of our hair, skin, and nails. Again,
Wow. I did not realize that there's so many types of collagen out there, you know?
yeah, right,
It's
right.
very interesting because I had a friend of mine that, takes collagen and, she's I want to say, gosh, I think either late 50s, early 60s. And she had a fall and she really healed very well from it. And, she kept saying, it's because of the collagen. It's because of the collagen that I'm taking. And I was just like,
Yeah.
really? Now,
Think about that because if it's elasticity and you're
yeah.
falling, and if you're taking it, and obviously she's taking it daily, it's
Hmm.
building up in her body. So when you do fall, yeah, you're going to get bruised or bumped, but it definitely will help heal quicker than if you weren't taking anything at all. So
It's
that's
almost like putting shocks on your body,
yeah,
like in the car, right?
just like in the car, we need those shocks to keep it from like doing this, but it's doing it in
Yeah.
a healthy way. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Wow, that is so amazing. So, how does someone find out, like what kind of collagen, what kind of products work for them? I know there's a ton of products out there. You got the different powders, you got the liquids, and you got so many different ones. So, how does someone find one that's the best for them?
Yeah, and as I mentioned before, we do have supplementation in powder form and for the skin. But to find out what's right for an individual, they would go to one of the websites to take a short quiz, and that'll
Mhm.
help them determine what's right for them. Youngevity.com/collagen. You take the quiz, it gives you ideas of what collagen types may work for you. And then from there, you would go to my website, to place that order. But keep in mind that you have to at least, and I think this is for any supplementation, I think you should at least give it 30 to 90 days and really see and feel a significant change. But you also
Yeah,
have to be consistent with taking it as well.
yeah, yeah. I think people are looking for a quick fix a lot of times, right? And I don't think there's a quick fix in
Never,
anything. So
never.
you do have to. I honestly, when I do products, I at least take the product for 60 days. Give myself at least 2 months of
Yeah.
evaluation
So you
just
can
to make
start feeling
sure
a
that
significant
it's,
change.
you
Yeah,
know,
right.
I mean, because 1 month I may, sometimes you may have a supplement that hits your body really, really well, but then the second month, it's not so well.
Right.
So, you want
Right.
to be able to
Yeah, be
definitely
able to
take
feel that difference. And I know a lot of times it's also because you may need the detox, or it depends on what you're taking, because you want to make sure that the product absorbs, which I know for us, that's one of our main things, that our product is real great at absorption once you feel like you need to take detox. Because it's also based on what you eat too,
right.
because that can also cause either it'll marry or it's going to go, because you're filling your body. Because that's another topic. But you're putting in your body that we shouldn't be putting in there. So, for me, I do it consistently and I do it daily. I have to say, one of the main products that I love is a creamer. It's a French vanilla creamer.
Oh, wow.
Coffee, cocoa, tea. Uh, if you do like a shake, like a vanilla shake, you can add it. Oh, it is so good. It's so
Yeah.
good. And it's a alternate to try in place of your original creamer. And trust me, you may not go back to it, but
And that's what it's all about. I think really when you're trying to, scale your healthy lifestyle, right? It's just trying the different things.
mhm,
Let me just take the creamer out and put this in
right,
and see how that feels. For myself, getting in a little more exercise. I always tell people, hey, you know what? When you go to the store, park in the back of the lot instead and walk, and do that consistently and see how that works. So I
exactly,
love, being able to just make those little tweaks that will replace something that you're already using, right? But it's something
exactly,
that's more
exactly,
healthy for you.
exactly.
So I just love that.
That's great. And I love that you mentioned about the fitness part, because all of the different healthy aspects that I use, I talk about the healthy movement. If you're at your desk a lot, maybe get up, off and on 20 minutes just to kind of take a walk around the house, or go outside, or as you mentioned, if you're going to a store, park further away from the store. Different ways that you can do movement that's comfortable for you without doing this rigorous workout, but you're still doing something that helps your body. Then you're talking healthy nutrition, changing your eating habits.
Right.
Think of ways that you can slowly but surely do that. Healthy mindset,
Yes.
filling your
Yes.
mind with positive words, reading positive books, being around positive people, just continuously feeding positivity, healthy relationships, healthy surroundings.
Right.
The
Yeah.
surroundings and
It
relationships can be toxic.
all a huge part. It
All
all
part
works
of
hand in
that.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. If you can have toxic people around you, right? And that toxic energy is going to just change everything about,
Exactly.
or if you're
Exactly.
eating bad all the time,
All
right?
the
It
time. Hmm.
you're gonna start seeing it in your skin,
Yes, you
you
are.
know. Whenever you see someone that's a known person that eats a lot of fast food, most of the time they have, bad skin, or
Yes.
they've got
Yes.
their hair problems. You can look at them and see that
Yeah.
there's some health issues going on there. And that's, what they're putting in their body. right?
Yeah, because
So,
it's just as important as what goes on it as what goes in it, even as far as, makeups and lotions and all those different things, because whatever we put on our skin, healthy or not, it's going to hit our bloodstream in less than 20 seconds.
that's
So
right.
that's important. Eye care, whatever it is that we do to ourselves will affect us either in a positive way or in a negative way. And the thing about that is, Tiffany, we all have to recognize that and
Yeah,
then take ownership to
that's
want to
right.
move forward towards achieving betterment of health and wellness. It is a
Yeah,
process. It's not an
uh,
overnight success. And the thing is, it's an ongoing process. It doesn't stop. You just
that
keep
it
going,
is.
and you feel so much better for doing it. You really do.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I had a conversation with a woman the other day, and it was quite interesting because she says, well, you went through this journey and everything, and I bet it's, gosh, it was hard then, huh? I bet it was so hard, huh? And I said, it's still hard. Well, what do you mean it's still hard? I mean, you look great. I said, but it's still hard.
All right.
The journey didn't stop when I lost the weight. The
Exactly.
journey just got a little bit harder because now I got to
Mhm.
maintain that.
Yes, yes, exactly. And that's the thing. It is a journey and it is hard, but because you know you're doing it for the betterment of your health and wellness, you're going
Right.
to continue to take that journey and
That's right.
hope, and pray that individuals that see you because you are glowing and you have that light, that they're going to want to do the same thing. And
That's right.
that's the same thing with the collagen. When you start seeing that change in your skin, in your hair, in your nails, in your bones, in your joints, in
Yes.
your organs,
Right.
you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to stick to this because this is my lifestyle now. And that's what people have to understand. Health and wellness is our lifestyle. Now, which direction you choose to take,
Yes.
that's going to be up to you, and hoping that you will choose that direction, that so when people see you, then they're looking at you saying, wow, she's a survival guide to my for my story. If she could do
Right.
it,
I
or if
can
he
too.
could do it, then
Yeah.
I could do it too. No matter how hard the journey is. But you have to
Right.
want to take ownership, and you have to want to be that one who's going to be consistent
Right.
with taking that journey in every aspect of our lives or their lives.
Yeah. And you never know who's watching, right? You never know who's watching you. I mean,
Oh, I know
you
that's
think,
true.
that person that you would think would never be watching you or never take, that piece of,
Yes.
knowledge from you is watching you. So,
That's so
get
true.
out there and do your best at just being your best because someone else needs to see that as well because they need to see how to be their best.
Yes. Yes. And if you're being your best and you're being authentic with it because that's just who you are, because that's part of
Yeah.
your process, then people see that. They can see that authenticity and they're like, wow. Whether you're in a store, whether you're with family or you're just out and about, it's just something that stands you out in a crowd. And it's not in a boastful way, it's in a way that shows people that this person really looks like they take care of themselves. And I want to know what it is that they're doing. Because I will
Yeah.
do that. I'll see somebody and, whether it's a hair color or their outfit, I'll actually approach them and say, you really look nice. I really like that hair color. I really, like your outfit. And, and then we'll strike up a conversation. And then they'll go into their journey, their story. And that's the thing. You have to be approachable alongside of all these things. You have to be approachable with that authenticity. So it's just knowing that your health and wellness is the only way that you're going to be able to have clarity and focus on what to do with the rest of your life, what your purpose is with the rest of your life. That's why I talked about those aspects about emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, and then you added the financial because you need that as well to keep
Yeah.
all those areas in harmony. And what better way to do than to take ownership and go on that journey? It's a journey that a story. Imagine that. Rewriting your story from where you were to where you're going and where you're going to be, just because you chose to take that journey towards better health and wellness. Imagine that.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, we are going to cut to a quick commercial break.
Wait, you want some more? Wait, you want some more? Okay. Wait, you want some more? Wait, you want some more?
We are back. Thank you so much. That was our one of our partners, Nufo Entertainment. Um, so Karen, we are just talking about good collagen and being healthy, how it looks to have that holistic, healthy lifestyle. So please, if you could give our audience just some words of encouragement on this Wellness Wednesday, please just share some words of some wisdom, some encouragement, knowledge.
Well, I would like to share. First, I'd like to thank everyone who's watching and hope and pray that there's some takeaways here that they will apply to their lives. But the importance of taking care of who we are and our mental well-being and our emotional well-being, physical, spiritual, and financial. I'm just going to break it down because first of all, your emotional is your feelings and how how things are going for you in life. But start off each day with gratitude,
That's right.
what you're thankful for. And trust me when I tell you, when you make this part of your daily practice, gratitude will change your thinking pattern because you're going to be so grateful for the things that have been done, and you're going to look at it and you're just going to be joyful because it gives you that inner sense and that inner peace. So have an attitude of gratitude. Use that as part of your daily uh, exercise before you even get out of bed in the morning. You know, focus on things that you are grateful for. And believe me, inner sense, inner peace, inner joy, which will come out because you're so because you have that gratitude. And then we mentioned the physical. Do some movement, whether it's walking up and down the steps in your home, going outside, going to the park, as Tiffany mentioned earlier, and we both said it again earlier, park further away. Because that's also going to give you a chance to just not only be walking, but it gives you a chance to take into the beauty outside. Look at the trees and listen to the birds. Because wherever you're located, there's some birds and there's some trees somewhere, and just focus that, oh wow, you're looking in the sky and you look at yourself and you realize that life is more than just you because the universe is so humongous. It's so beautiful. Focus on that, And then mental mindset. Read positive, be positive, think positive. Because one thing you have to learn, and I have learned, if you can't speak and think positive words to yourself,
Yeah.
then you can't do it for anybody else. So start thinking, take a journey down the alphabet. I go from A through Z, talking about what I think of myself. Awesome, beautiful, conqueror. Just that's who you are. Just think about
Yeah.
those. And again, surround yourself with healthy, positive people, people that are going to empower you and inspire you and help you on your journey towards life. Because when you think about all these areas in your life, whether it's personal or professional, you are your brand. You are who people see. And we always talk about that brand that people want to know, like, and trust. No, you want to be that brand that people know, love, and trust because you have a purpose, you have character, and you have integrity because they see that you're taking care of who you are and you're being a product of the product.
Okay. Be a product of the product, y'all. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. Well, Coach Karen, it is always such a pleasure to have you in the house. And I look forward to our next. We will be having another healthy entrepreneur um, segment coming up as well with some of the other contributing writers with Phoenix Fitness Fanatics. If you all would like to hear more from Coach Karen as well, you can subscribe to Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine. She's in there monthly as well. Just go to Phoenix Fitness Fanatics Mag 2021.com and subscribe. Well, again, I want to thank you, Coach Karen, for joining us today, giving us some nuggets of knowledge on collagen and how we can get those bones, those muscles, those organs, and our skin nice and right. I appreciate you and thank you all so much for joining us today. It has just been amazing. Have a wonderful Wellness Wednesday, and we will see you all very soon. Take care.
Thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much. Appreciate you.